Hey guys, what's up? It's Adam here. I can't see the guy. Sorry. Bit dirty on my shirt, been doing some work in the garden today. Getting my ass in the show the second this review's over. This is an up-to-date review, everybody. I think most of you are used to the fact by now that I've been uploading some of my old reviews. That's because I've been finding it hard to squeeze time in where I do up-to-date stuff. But this is an up-to-date review. I've got some time now and I'm going to do this. The review before this one, I reviewed Dollman, which came out the year of 1991. And it was a full moon production. Now, full moon, for those of you who don't know, usually do the low budget, crappy, over the top horror movies. And that suits me right down to the fucking ground because I love them sort of movies. Even if they're low budget, really shitty, where intestines look like sausages, you know, the blood looks like ketchup, you know, and it goes over the top with the bizarre weirdness of horror films, like toys coming to life, like, you know, killer insects and all that sort of bizarre stuff. But I'm not a hard guy to please when it comes to these horror movies, everybody. There's different types of horrors. You got your serious horrors, you got your fancy horrors, horrors that are based on true stories and all that kind of shit. Well, we're in the category with over-the-top childish shitty horror movies. And I love these type of movies. And in fact, the movie that we're reviewing today is my favourite movie by full moon. Demonic Toys. Okay? Now many of you would laugh your ass off, saying that's one of the most shittiest low-budget childish horror movies that's ever came out. And you're right. But like I said, I'm not a hard guy to please when it comes to these movies. I love childish fun. I love childish fun, especially in the horror department. You know, because right off the bat, you know what this movie is going to be about straight away. It's about killer toys that come to life. You might as well say it's Disney's Toy Story, but the toys that come to life are evil in this movie. So they rip people apart and all that kind of shit. I love horrors like that. And Demonic Toys is my favourite full moon horror movie. There are some sequels to this. They made a movie called Bad Channels, I believe. Demonic Toys 2, and they did a couple of crossovers as well, some verses, which I weren't a particularly big fan of, and it's a shame it led that way. I've not seen Bad Channels, you know, the sequel, Demonic Toys 2, but I really must get around to seeing it. It's one of those films I'm going to have to order abroad because it's not available here in the UK. But that was panned by critics just like this movie, but I'll still check them out anyway because I'm a fan of this particular movie. So, as you can see, it's on Blu-ray. Love the cover of this. You know, you got the baby Oopsie Daisy, Grizzly the Bear, and the killer Jack in the Box. You know, you got the little robot there that shoots the lasers. It was nice seeing this movie on Blu-ray. You know, obviously, with just like all Blu-rays, it shows the detail more and all that kind of stuff. Now, before I get into this review, like I said, my previous review was this movie Dollman, which was like a re-upload of a previous movie review that I did. This is a full-moon movie also about the cop from a different planet who appears to be 13 inches when he reaches the planet Earth. But still he's got this powerfulest gun in the universe that can take out the bad guys and all that kind of shit. So I reviewed this previously. I'm not the biggest die-hard Dollman fan, but I do like it. I love this movie more. People are opposite. Some people like this movie more than this movie. But basically, right off the bat, this movie, I'll state some facts about it before I get into the review. It was made in the 1992, direct-to-video horror comedy, directed by Peter McGowan, produced by Charles Band. I've already mentioned it's a full moon movie. I suppose the budget isn't, it doesn't state the budget on this movie, but I know it's very low. Its official release date was March 12th of 1992. And the leading roles were Tracy Scoggins playing Judith Gray and Bentley Mitchum playing Mark Wayne as the two leading cops in this movie. Okay. Right, let's give... Bear with me one moment. Okay, so the film opens up with these two cops, Matt and Judith. They're parked outside this toy warehouse. And they await the arrival of these two thieves who are arranging this illegal gun shipment. You know, exporting these weapons illegally. They're talking about their relationship. They're both dating, and Judith tells Matt that she's pregnant. Matt obviously is overwhelmed by the news, and he's happy that he's going to be a father to this woman who he really loves, Judith. These two detectives. Judith, right off the bat, she's a really attractive policewoman. She is very pretty, I admit that, and she does appear in the crossover to this movie, but that's a different review for a different day. So she reveals that she's pregnant. Before he has time to celebrate the news, the thieves arrive. During the process, during the hold-up, Matt gets shot dead, along with one of the thieves. The other thieves break into the toy warehouse to try and escape because he gets wounded by the gunshot wound. Judith follows him. So they're in this big toy warehouse where all the disaster's about to begin. And while Judith is trying to track down this criminal that's been wounded by the gunshot, it goes into a specific area in the warehouse, and his blood drips to the floor, and your typical childish, bizarre way of resurrecting these toys, bringing them to life, is by the blood of this criminal. His blood drips on the floor, and this blood brings all the toys to life. And when all the toys are coming to life, this character appears, which appears to be a little boy, which is really a demon, says that they're going to raise hell. So you can clearly tell he's a demon with his fingernails and his eyes, and he says they're going to raise hell. The criminal gets killed because he gets shot by one of the toys, who happens to be a robot who shoots these lasers, and that was after he had his finger bitten off by the toy teddy bear, the grizzly bear, gets his finger bitten off. Nice little gore scene. There's a scene in this movie where the side of his face gets chewed off by the Jack-in-the-Box. There's this evil Jack-in-the-Box that does this crackling noise and this laughter every time the box opens, and he seems to bite the fuck out of you. So that was a good little scene. We get introduced to this security guard in this warehouse who's doing really a bad job of his job, not paying attention to the security side of things. And what's so unique is that while he's watching TV, it was actually from the Puppet Master movie, so he's watching Puppet Master instead of doing his job. Charnetsky, this overweight security guard, and believe it or not, this was the same actor that appeared in Terminator 2, believe it or not. The scene where Arnold Schwarzenegger's getting on the motorbike, and that guy comes out with a shotgun and threatens to shoot him, and Arnold Schwarzenegger takes his sunglasses. Well, that was the same actor. Sadly, he's passed away now. He's no longer with us. He passed away of a heart attack some time ago. And he orders a fast food chicken from one of his friends that works in this fast food restaurant who makes all this fried chicken. He seems to be stuck up his own ass, a bit of an asshole, because he's bullying guys at work. He's smoking on the job when he's not supposed to. He clearly hates his job, but he seems to be taking it on others. And he drives to the warehouse to deliver this guy's food. Judith, in the meantime, the cop is exploring the warehouse, trying to find the criminal. And one thing leads to another. It goes into a little bit more character introduction with the security guard and the friendship with this fast food delivery guy. They're having a blast together, drinking beer and all that kind of shit. And it's not till later they investigate all the noises that's going on inside the warehouse, where it's the killer toys trying to mess around. One of the criminals gets handcuffed by Judith in the spare room, and before the security guard gets a chance to call the police, he gets attacked by the fucking robot. He gets shot in the leg. He gets this side of his face bitten off. He gets mutilated by these fucking evil toys. So it's a little bit of a gory adventure, because I do like the over-top gore in this. There is over-top gore, like people's side of faces getting bitten off and people being ripped to shreds and all that kind of shit. Baby Oopsie Daisy is a fucking bizarre character, kind of perverted, and he makes all these smart marks jokes like, I could talk, I could shit my pants and all that kind of shit, like a baby would do. So it's like an over-the-top crazy, possessed baby doll. If anything, that character's going to be like the leader of all the toys. I fucking hate that scene where she's stabbing that girl in the eye with that nail. like stabbing like the side of it. Well, it wasn't. It was more side. It was like around the side of a cheek, where the baby's stabbing this girl the side of the cheek. You know, it takes more than a shotgun like the fast food delivery guy uses to try and fucking stop the toy and all that kind of shit. So it's like the toys versus the female detective. You know, the security guard's dead by this point. You know, we get the fast food delivery guy, the Judith, and this woman that's working with him who warns him about the toys before they come to the restaurant. She's coming to the warehouse, I mean. She's like hiding in the shafters and all that kind of shit. You know? The Jack in the Box gets shot to pieces by the fucking shotgun anyway, so that was one classic scene where he gets fucking blown to bits by the shotgun, so. Anyhow, many of you wonder, like, where the fuck does this lead? Well, it leads to a little bit of an angle where the demon, who's disguised himself as the little boy, has a conversation with the female detective. He says he's a demon, and the only way how he can get into the real world is by taking over the shell of an impregnated woman. He reminds her that she's pregnant of her unborn baby, and he says he's willing to take over the baby's soul so he can be born again, so the world could come to its demise. You know, and things do get even more bizarre in this movie. Like, we get a scene where the evil demon is like bringing the toys to life in his control, and we get like the angel side of things where the good side of the unborn offspring is controlling these little toy soldiers, and it's like a good versus evil battle between these good and evil toys. You know, good guy soldiers fighting bad guy soldiers and all that kind of shit. Because, you know, yes, the evil demon gets defeated, because just before the credits roll, Judith asks for the little boy's name, and he says, "You haven't gave me a name yet." So basically, it was the unborn child trying to protect the mother. Basically, a fucked up storyline, but at the same time, I found it fun. Again, when it comes to these sort of movies, I'm not a fucking hard guy to please. I love demonic toys, I love the gore side of things, and it's just a shame it didn't go further. I've now not seen Bad Channels or the sequel, or I've seen both of the crossovers where he fights Dollman, and I've seen the crossover where he fights the Puppet Master. I don't like those movies. Those movies are going to be fucking rants. But, you know, it's just, I'm just peed off at the fact that these type of characters never took a more serious route down the line in the years with more serious movies. You know, I mean, what do you expect for a Full Moon movie? It's never going to be serious in any capacity, but again, I'd like to have seen it where it would go in that sort of direction. Alright, you know, evil toys coming to life, ripping people apart and all that shit. Similar to what you've seen in the Puppet Master movies, but God, the Puppet Master movies, how many movies did they make? At least 9 or 10. Starting from 1, they did 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, Axis of Evil. They appeared in a crossover as well with the demonic toys and all that kind of shit. They made fucking countless movies. And say the truth, with the Puppet Master movies, I'm only a fan of the first movie, you know what I mean? I own that on Blu-ray as well, but the rest of the sequels I didn't care for. I think I saw those like up to like number 5 or 6, but I wasn't a big fan of them. I only stuck with the first movie, but I wish I would have gone in that sort of direction with the demonic toys, you know, create sequels where they kind of got more serious horror-wise, creating them as they went along, but they never did that, so, you know, that's just a major shame. So overall, this movie, a fucked up horror movie, over the top, bizarre, crazy, evil toys coming to life. How bizarre more can you get to that? You know, the whole thing about these toys being resurrected by blood, being possessed by this evil demon that's trying to take over the shell of an impregnated woman so he can continue the world's demise. You know, he's like good versus evil battling soul, like the good side of the baby soul trying to battle the evil baby soul. You know, in possessed toys, the toys doing all the battles. You know, in the end of the day, the good side wins, so it shows that she's going to have a good ending, you know, by giving birth to the good son, the unborn son that saved her life from the evil soul, the evil demon, and all that kind of shit. So there's your fucked up storyline. But at the end of the day, I still think this is my favourite full moon movie. I've seen other full moon movies like The Puppet Master, Doll Graveyard and all that, and I like them all, you know. But if I have to pick a favourite, it's got to be Demonic Toys. I had a lot of fun. It's one of those movies where if you're in the mood for cheesiness and you don't want to fail at that, you can simply put one of these sort of movies on. I mean, this was direct to DVD, and during that time when all these bizarre horror movies were coming out straight to DVD in the early 2000s. I mean, this was made in 1991. Sorry, I mentioned what year this was made in. 1992. Yeah, 1992. But you know, I mean, during the 2000s, do you remember when all those straight to DVDs were coming out of horror movies that were fucked up and low budget? That was a classic of it. But I think this falls in its category straight away. So that's my review, everybody, for Demonic Toys. Like I say, I can't review bad channels or anything like that because I've not seen them. I've already reviewed this movie. I suppose the movie that's going to come next is the crossover between these two movies, Dollman vs. Demonic Toys. Fucking dreading it. I don't like that movie, but there we fucking go. Stay tuned for more movie reviews. We'll see where we go from here. Peace out, everybody. Yay. Have a good day.